Neither of us can afford the mortgage alone. The judge ordered the house sold in 30 days. It's where my kids took their first steps, but now it's just a marital asset to be liquidated. I've heard it time and time again. The hardest part of divorce isn't losing the spouse, it's losing the walls. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're retackling one of the most heart-wrenching aspects of a divorce, the forced sale of the family home. This isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about memories, stability, and the life you built. When a judge orders a sale, the clock starts ticking and the pressure is immense. So what happens next? Let's break it down. First, you might hear the term buyout. This is an option where one spouse buys the other's share of the home's equity. It sounds simple, but the calculation can get complicated. You start with the home's current market value, subtract the outstanding mortgage balance, and that gives you the total equity. Then you divide that equity, usually 50/50ths, but it can vary. The spouse keeping the house must then pay the other their share. This often requires refinancing the mortgage, which can be a huge hurdle to overcome on a single income, especially with today's interest rates. It's a tough pill to swallow. To keep your home, you have to go into more debt. Now, let's talk about the sale itself. If a payout isn't feasible, the house goes on the market. One of the first things you'll face are real estate commissions. Typically, this is about 5 to 6% of the sale price. On a $500,000 home, that's $25,000 to $30,000 right off the top before you see a single penny. This is a significant chunk of your equity that vanishes into thin air. In a divorce, every dollar counts. And watching that much money disappear to transaction costs can be incredibly frustrating. It's an expense that neither of you wanted, forced upon you by the circumstances. This brings us to one of the most painful parts of this process, the clash between emotional value and market value. To you, that home is priceless. It's the height chart on the doorframe, the tree you planted in the backyard, the room where you rocked your babies to sleep. To the market, it's just a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a certain price per square foot. The market doesn't care about your memories. It doesn't care that your daughter's friends all live on Match Street. Accepting this difference is a grieving process in itself. You're not just selling a property. You're letting go of a life you envisioned, and the market's cold, hard numbers can feel like a slap in the face. It is a harsh reality that your emotional investment doesn't translate to a higher sale price. Finally, after the sale, you face a new challenge, finding a new home in what often feels like a crisis market. You've just gone through an emotionally and financially draining experience, and now you have to navigate a competitive housing market with less capital than you'd hoped for. Whether you're buying or renting, prices are high and inventory is low. You're under pressure to find a place quickly, to create a new sense of stability for yourself and your children. This can feel like an impossible task. You're trying to start over, but the practical hurdles are enormous. It's like being asked to run a marathon right after finishing a different, more grueling one. The forced sale of a family home is a brutal part of the divorce journey. It strips away the physical container of your family's life and forces you to confront a new, uncertain reality. It's okay to feel grief, anger, and fear. These feelings are valid. Remember to be kind to yourself during this process. Lean on your support system, friends, family, and professionals who can help guide you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, please don't hesitate to reach out for mental health support. There are resources available to help you navigate this difficult transition. Losing your home is a profound loss, but it is not the end of your story. It's the closing of one chapter and the difficult, uncertain, but ultimately hopeful start of another. You will build a new home, and you will fill it with new memories. It takes time, but it is possible. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on navigating the challenges of life. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.